All right, it is time for Tim's Tips. Tim is holding a 1911 that was kindly donated for the demonstration by Larry Whalen from Black Rifle over on Vandiver. And what you're pointing out right now, Tim, is that the gun is empty.
The gun's empty, no round in the chamber, no magazine in the gun. Okay? And what we're going to talk about is a few tips for speed shooting. I mean, where you'd use this is either in competition or, for example, your car stalls, you're in a bad part of town, and all of a sudden there's 5 woolly boogers coming toward you. How are you going to deal with that? Well, of course, the first thing you're going to do is give them a warning. Leave me alone, I'm armed, get away from me. After that, when they keep closing, you don't want to let them get within 21 feet of you. Because if they can get with 21 feet, they can close that distance in 1 to 1.5 seconds. And if they've got knives or impact weapons, you're in a terrible, terrible shape. So what we're going to talk about a little bit is some just advanced skills for speed shooting. What we're talking about is like 20, 21 feet in. So it really isn't a distance where you're going to take time to get a great sight picture, to where the dots are all centered and everything's lined up. You're going to focus on the front sight. That's the one that makes all the difference where it goes. And again, as soon as the front sight touches a target, you're going to squeeze the trigger. Now the gun's going to cycle and recoil, but you're only going to let the trigger far enough out for it to reset. You're not going to come all the way off the trigger. You're just going to let it reset and then do another one, because you can take about 1/3 of a second off per shot off by keeping the trigger part way back. Now if you pull the trigger a second time and it doesn't go bang, you didn't let it far enough out. So you do have to let it go far enough out to reset. But you get to where you know your gun, this one resets right about there. So when you feel that reset, here it comes. And so right there, without coming all the way off it. When you're doing that, when you've got that many assailants, you've got 5 assailants and just you and maybe your family in the car, you're going to shoot 1 shot at each assailant. You're going to not stand by and wait to see what the reaction is. 1 shot on each one after you've put 1 for each of them. In other words, everybody gets first before anybody gets seconds. Then you're going to come sweep back across and see who's still standing, who's still armed, who's still a threat to you and your family's life.
There you go. Tim's Tips, Tim from LearnToCarry.com. The telephone number there is
573-442-0337.
Tim, thank you.
Thank you.